Now listen, I know moving to a new city can feel overwhelming. I completely get it, especially when you're, trying to figure out where to live, which neighborhood to choose, which city to choose, especially if you're a working professional, looking to relocate to Chicago, then look, this video is exactly for you. I'm breaking down the top 5 neighborhoods that you should seriously consider moving to here in 2025 and the years beyond, okay? Based on your lifestyle, walkability, pricing, and how close you're going to be to the action. So let's get into it. First off, let's start with the West Loop. Okay, this is one of the hottest areas in all of Chicago, full of trendy restaurants, rooftop lounges, and tech companies. Okay, those are huge. You've got the Google Midwest headquarters right there, in the West Loop, and they're actually going to be moving and redeveloping the Thompson Center, and that's where Google is going to be in Chicago in 2026. That's expected to be done. Okay, but the West Loop is super walkable, modern, perfect for young professionals, right? And those who want to work and play all in the same neighborhood. Okay, so that's great for West Loop. Now, here are some of the pros of the West Loop, right? Number 1, it's walkable. Number 2, they have great food down there in the West Loop. And number 3, you're going to be close to downtown. And there is also, right, they have a lot of trendy condos and lofts there for you to live in. Now, some of the cons are, right, that their rent is higher than average and there is limited green space. Okay, remember, you're going to be downtown. Next up, we have River North. Okay, now if you like fast-paced, upscale vibes, then River North is going to be for you. You'll find high-end apartments there, art galleries, some of the best nightlife in the city is in River North. They have some of the best clubs, okay? So make sure you go check them out. You're also going to be within walking distance of the West Loop or the Loop, right? Close to downtown. It's going to be a great spot for you, okay? So some of the pros are they have luxury high rises. You're going to be near downtown. It's going to be a social and a very vibrant atmosphere. So if that's what you're looking for, the River North is where you want to be. Now, some of the cons are going to be that it's going to be pricey and it can be a bit noisy. Okay, now moving on to number 3, that's going to be Lakeview, and it's going to give you the perfect mix of city and chill at the same time. Perfect for people who want their neighborhood to feel like they're close to like living in a neighborhood, but also close to the lake. You're going to have tons of restaurants, and you're also still going to be very close to downtown. Okay, so you can find a lot of young professionals living here, right? And most of the homes or places that you can live in, they're affordable and way more approachable and affordable than the previous 2 that we just mentioned. Some of the pros are that you're going to have access to the lakefront and all of the parks that are near around. Okay, you're going to be in a very vibrant and relaxed atmosphere, and it's probably going to be the most affordable place that you could live in that's close to downtown area. Some of the cons are going to be the commute to downtown is going to vary, so make sure you keep an eye out on that, right? And public transportation, also know that it does get crowded and crazy down there during the game day, right, for the Cubs at Wrigley Field. So just keep that in mind. Now moving on to number 4, that's going to be the South Loop, right? This is one of the most underrated areas for professionals who are moving right into Chicago. Okay, you want to think of mid-high rise condos, great museums, right? You're going to have access to Grant Park. All of those things are historic here in Chicago. Okay, and the prices in the South are going to be way more affordable than any of the other areas that we just talked about. And you're still going to have that access to downtown, okay? You're just going to be south, so you're just going to have to go a little bit north to get to downtown. But some of the pros are that you're going to be near cultural spots like the Art Institute of Chicago, museum campuses. You're going to be near the McCormick Place and the Erie Crown, so whenever there's an event happening there, you're not going to really have to drive very far. And you're going to have great skyline views, okay? Now, some of the cons are going to be that it's going to be not as walkable as the other areas that we were talking about, and it can feel a little bit corporate with the buildings that are down there. Okay, now moving into the last one, that's going to be Lincoln Park. Okay, this is one of the best neighborhoods in Chicago. It's going to be ideal for professionals who also want to value nature, so a little bit of charm, touch of luxury, and it's going to be quieter, and it's going to have some amazing parks. Okay, this is going to be home of the Lincoln Park Zoo, many boutique shop, cafes. Some of the best schools in the city are in this area. Okay, so some of the pros are going to be that it's going to be family and pet friendly. You're going to have a bunch of beautiful parks and way more greenery space than the other ones, and it's going to be kind of like an upscale vibe. Okay, so some of the cons are going to be that the home prices are going to be a little bit higher. There's not going to be as much nightlife in the area, but that should be okay. And there you have it. Okay, these are my top 5 picks for where professionals and young professionals are moving to and relocating to here in Chicago in 2025 and beyond. Now, if you are thinking about moving to Chicago and you need some help, right, book a free consultation call with me, right, from in the link in the description below, and I love to help you out, right? We could talk about where it's going to be the next spot for you based on your lifestyle, your job, and your budget. Now, until next time, my friend, peace.